Hello, adoring fans. 'Tis I, video game star extraordinaire, Lloyd Floyd. Yes, I know you don't know my face. Oh yes, this. Nonsense. Nonsense. We are, as you see, in Morningside Heights. The lovely Morningside Heights. I guess it stretches from what, 110th to 97th Street. We're going to go to Harlem. We're going to go to Center Harlem, 125th Street, post office in Harlem. Everybody talking about defunding the police as the post office is being defunded. I find it highly strange. Anybody want to mail a package these days? Do it quick. You're not going to have the ability soon. And we're going to see. We're just going to see the center of Harlem. Because you're not from here, right?
No.
Nope. Where you from?
I'm from Muncie, Indiana.
You're from Muncie, Indiana?
Yeah.
Isn't John Cougar Mellencamp from Muncie, Indiana?
He's from Bloomington, Indiana.
From Bloomington, John Cougar Mellencamp.
That's like 3 hours apart.
And does John
well,
Mellencamp
2.5.
and in that place, would you have like a Tiger King? You have Tiger Kings up there? Or is that
I don't know. I honestly, I avoided like Tiger King like the plague.
I only know of one actually, and you have one actually. It's John Mellon's Cougar Camp. Thanks very much, folks. I'm Lloyd Floyd.
Morningside Heights is from 110th to 119th Street, okay?
Right.
So, we're gonna go up to 119th? 125? So we're leaving Morningside Heights. Oh yeah. Harlem.
You know what it says in red?
What? What?
That's a really smart idea. That's a fucking great idea. Get outside. What the fuck do you think we're fucking doing? The last time I ever break the law with you, I swear to fucking God. Christ, fucking Muncie, Indiana. What are they doing? Looking. In the post-COVID-19 New York City, the law is optional. Brought up a very good point. As you're filming me, you're breaking the law too. We're filming ourselves breaking the law and going through, and you're like, oh, I just wanted to get through as quick as possible. I see like I am in the booth. Nobody's coming down the phone. There's nothing going on. Like there really is no law enforcement. I didn't think of it at the time, but it just so happens we should be getting a ticket right now. We're not. Tis the definition of irony. Tis the very definition of irony itself. As we are filming the last segment, the lawless nature of New York, etc., etc., even I, Lloyd Floyd, lose my phone. It's not like I was filming on in the first place. After jumping the turnstile, as I'm being filmed. The one guy that's now filming me is one of two prime suspects in the event. I'm telling you, the police are on their way now, and I've lost the phone. This is a developing story. Still boring for you. You understand it's not going to get viewers. Please hold for station identification. Oh, laugh, would you? Oh, did you get that? Did you get the old laugh? Would you? And he's not laughing. See, that's weird. There's still gold. You know, at the end of the day, it's all about comedy. There's still gold to be had, Ricky. I mean, not for me, because I didn't, but for you, if you stole the phone. So now I gotta laugh. That's tough. I think that's tough circumstance.
It's kind of funny, like you want me to laugh while you're
it's kind of funny.
Comedically accusing me of stealing your phone.
I know. It's brilliant.
Stupid.
No, it's not. Come on, it's funny. You laugh, and yet you're laughing. Come on, man. That's dedication. You gotta hand it to me. I'm a fucking trooper.
Yeah.
I'm still going for the laugh from you, but I'm like, as you accuse me, you're trying to make me laugh. Now you understand me. It's how High five, fucker. All right, God. That's fucking... Ricky, come on, man. That's fucking good. I don't care what you say, it's good. I don't care what you say, that's fun. That is smart comedy, Ricky.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Now, oddly, it's funny, it's weird that I'm saying it, but Ricky, of course I called 911 to report the phone stolen, right? And you've been with me every step of the way, right?
Yes.
Now, since we've been sitting here, it's been about like, I don't know, 5 minutes since it's been about 10 minutes since I called the cops, right? Because I smoked a cigarette. I called the cops like, maybe like 2 minutes before I asked you for a cigarette, right?
Yeah.
All right. Would you say it's taken a while for them to get here?
Well, I mean, I don't know because I've never had a police situation in New York City, so I don't know how long the response time is.
Okay.
But it's been, like you said, 10 minutes. It's 2:52 now, so.
What has it been, about like 20 minutes?
I mean, I don't know.
I think it's been about roughly 20 minutes.
We'll see when they show up.
All right, so this is fantastic viewing, and I'm sitting here with the prime suspect, my cameraman. Shut up! Shut up! No, he's looking. Oh, now he's being mean. He's looking at me and look at me.
See, anyone who knows me from back home or from anywhere, anyone who knows me knows how I get an attitude. So he hasn't seen that yet, and he doesn't realize that I'm trying my hardest not to cuss him the fuck out. But because he is actually doing me a favor, we're doing each other a favor. We actually we don't need each other, but still, this is going to be a great project. So I am
We were
really
just talking about the lawless nature. The thing is, now the beautiful irony of this is we're just talking about the lawless nature of New York, and then all of a sudden a situation showed up where you really need the cops. And I'm like, when you lose your phone, you're so bent out of shape. You suspect anybody who's been the last person to see them. They're like, the guy who's filming you is the last person you saw with, along with one other person, and we're all in a youth hostel, like some chick. And both of the people are broken. Like, it's all a whole bunch of things like that. Okay, you really need the cops now, right? Well, let's see. Let's see if the cops are important.
I will give you that, but that's another thing. You're so smart, and you're so.
Oh, you're cute too.
And you're
I didn't say that.
like your
No,
whole life
no,
has
no,
been.
you are cute,
You're
really.
actually a SAG actor and stuff.
Tell me I'm smart.
So,
again.
like, I honestly, it would not surprise me if us having that conversation is what sparked this whole. My phone's missing, and it's really not. You really have it. And you just wanted to go on this whole
wouldn't that be the greatest fucking thing if I did have it, or if I just dropped it in the subway while I was, bragging to you and getting shot and stuff like that. But you wouldn't come back to the subway with me to see if it was missing and stuff like that. And I don't blame you. You know what? It's a schlep. Now you're a New Yorker. In the end, folks, we don't care if that phone is found or not, or if Ricky did steal it. We care if you watch this video and if it's funny. That's what we fucking care about. Joker Jedi.
So right now he's talking to the police, and they're telling him that there's something they can do because he left his phone unattended. So they gives him the serial number that they can, get it back to him if it's turned in. But because he left his phone unattended, there's nothing they can do, and New York City has no time to investigate a lost phone.
This is the guy who was Ricky Ricardo.
Sir,
He's not just
have you seen his phone?
No, I haven't. He was in his hand the last time I saw it.
I was sitting next to him and I checked his YouTube channel to see it, and that's the last time either of us.
Alright, so you want to get the serial number from me and we can do a report, or how do you want to do this?
Do you want to come with me to the blue store? You like driving the blue store?
No, we can't.
You can't drive a guy to the blue store? That's not a design flaw.
Or you should complain to the politicians. We have rules we gotta follow.
No, of course I'm just...
But yeah, so if you want to call us back when you get that info, we'll be more than happy to take a report.
That's the quickest process to get it.
I mean, that's the way, if you actually want this phone back, that'd be the best way to do it.
Yeah.
Because when you see the paperwork and you see all the information that it asks for,
I filled out police report before I came around individuals in like 4 or 5 places. You should have idea crazy starter town law.
So get the info for the phone, and when you get it, either walk to the precinct, say you lost your phone and you trying to report.
You guys write down for where your precinct is, you write down the address.
Yeah, sure.
I'm not from these parts, I'm from the Heights, I'm from the 33rd where I gotta go.
You can go up there and do
it's
it.
right on, or you can do it up there.
More thefts and all kinds of stuff. No,
You can do it up there if you want.
let me stay down here a little bit. Shut up. You know, this is when I'm so little boy, I have to jump the fucking subway. This is ridiculous, dude. You have no idea. This is the worst situation, like the worst. No one can replace it. Shit, this is bad.
We're right on 100th Street
don't have any money to pay the fare. Can I go through the door and look for it and retrace my steps? You're exceptionally nice. You're exceptionally nice. I don't deserve this, and I want you to know I don't deserve it. You're exceptionally nice. Can we stop this way?
We stopped that way and we went that way.
You're exceptionally nice. Nobody does that. He said I shall surely cry this day. It's not for the loss of my phone. It's for the compassion that woman showed me for not having money to go in here. Telling her that I lost my phone, jumping the turnstile. When she opened the door for me, let me come down here and look for it. And that lady just gave me a look and said, yes. She was black, I was white. She opened that door for me. I didn't pay the fare either time. She saw me clumsily, as we bragged about it, jump the turnstile, talk about lawlessness. That lady had the kindness of her heart, let me back in and look for my phone. That makes me want to cry. Is it good content yet? If it's any consolation, I didn't get on the train last time either. I jumped that stupid fare, realized I'd lost my phone, and ran back upstairs. Both times I just went down there and checked on it. But what makes me want to cry is not losing the phone, is the kindness that you showed me by allowing me to tell you I jumped the fare and let me go back down there for free to look for my phone. That was the nicest thing anybody's done. You're a wonderful woman. Solidarity, and God bless you.
Are you still filming? What are you back of my head? What are you doing on my ties and stuff? Oh my God, how long have it been since being able to afford a haircut? Shut up, Ricky! Shut up, Ricky! You have long hair too. What are you talking? You're shaving and combing as the cops arrive. I'm not acting suspicious. I realized he sold me CBD.
Oh.
And if I kept the entire thing. Oh yeah. I did make it back to him. The other weird thing is when we get up, like I was talking to some rather young girl over there with a shady background, and I get up when I come back to look for everything after you and split after I ran after you and everything. There's a very young girl sitting there with a kind of shady look on her face. Everything after you lose something and you don't ever trust people with it. Everybody's suspicious. Every act is suspicious. Every fucking little thing. And that person looked weird, man. That little girl wasn't supposed to be sitting on that fucking bench. Look they were both young girls, like young kids, like little girls. So you think little girl stole your phone? Yes. No, I don't think a little girl stole my phone. Now, Ricky, I feel bad about bumming cigarettes off you all the time, but it's not like I'm gonna stop. Okay, so what I want to do is I'd like to make a contract with you, where when I'm in your presence, you just give me cigarettes whenever I ask you to. Don't worry about if you run out or not. When I get my stimulus check, whenever that is, like in a week or in 3 weeks, I'll give you $40. How's that sound to you?
I mean, I'm never going to deny somebody a cigarette.
So let's start having one and sign a piece of paper. And
I'm not signing shit.
I'll give you 40. Well, then I'll give you $40.
You've already,
I'm bumming a lot
this
of
is
cigarettes
like,
off you.
this is legally binding. You're saying it on camera, so I don't need to write nothing down.
Good. Then give me a cigarette, please. And I will give you $40 because you're helping me out. Even if you did take my phone.
I didn't take your fucking
It's
phone.
about the content. I hope you did take my phone. See, really, I totally hope you took. It would be a better conundrum if you took my phone and we still continued to work together. That would be better viewing, right or wrong. Right or wrong.
I don't care about better viewing. If he doesn't stop mentioning his fucking
Don't
phone.
you ever say that, my friend. You're fired. You're fired. You're fired.
I'm
You know
fired.
what?
It's
Now
my
I'm on
show.
the phone. No, you can't. What do you mean? Why is it? Are you implying that I'm fired? What do you mean? I'm fired.
No,
It's my show.
you can walk
Because
out.
You just said.
I'm not firing you.
I'm gonna have my agent call you. I'm gonna for a while. The smart thing to do is walk out and have your agent call afterwards and apologize. But it's never worked for me. People take it from me. That doesn't work. You know what happened? You don't know what happened to me? Oh, what happened to? Oh, what happened to me?
Don't lose how to break it.
You're right. That's part of the $40.
Oh God. Do you think they were like in separate cars, or do you think there was two cops that ever came inside? Because only two cops came inside.
Cops always ride two to a car. Cops do not ride one in each car. And those two cops were standing at the window of the second in line cop car, both talking to somebody in the window.
Oh, well, I never went out there. Remember, my experience was like I saw them come in here.
And you and I went out, and as we walked away, I looked back and I was like, why would the reporter of a stolen phone require two cop cars to come? And why are those cops talking to the other one afterwards? I thought it was odd. It's not a violent crime. It's a theft of a phone. It only requires two cops. There have been incidents between like boy-girl fights here where the guys scream for help and they only send one car with two cops. But they've sent two cars with two cops sometimes. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it's because they've had problems at the hospital before and that's why they're saying. The time that I've spent at this hospital, to give you an idea of the lawless nature of New York, the time that I've spent in this hospital in the last like 3 weeks, this is the 5th time the cops have been here. That's why I like hanging out with the son of a guy whose dad is in Wu-Tang Clan. Listen, can I tell you something? I've never heard your dad's band's music.
Really?
Not
You
one.
what?
I have never heard one Wu-Tang Clan song.
This is my Facebook, right?
But I love the logo.
So,
I love that logo so
Wu-Tang?
much. I've incorporated that into Batman Hard Times. It's a beautiful
Yeah,
logo.
if you go on my pictures here.
But I've never heard a Wu-Tang song. Ever. Which member is your dad?
This is me when I was a kid, right? I had my own Wu-Tang chain and everything. This is Stapleton Projects in Staten Island.
And what tastes better, the Wu or the Tang? Thanks so much.
That's my dad right there, right? And that's me when I was a kid.
My father's the only Pakistani member of Wu-Tang Clan. He's actually, if he's trying to change
And
the
this
name
is
to
like
Wu-Tang.
the age that I started modeling was like 3. So there's like this is a little bit of my modeling pictures and stuff. But hold on, I'm gonna show you the Wu-Tang. There goes my dad right there. That's Ghostface Killer. That's Capadonna. That's my dad.
And that's Pablo Escobar. So if I were to listen to a Wu-Tang song, what would be the one?
That's Capadonna.
What would be the one to listen to?
Oh no, he wasn't a rapper. He was
No, but I mean, he had something.
There's
Wait a
Jizza,
second. Your
RZA.
dad was in Wu-Tang.
No, but he was a
Wu-Tang
rapper. No,
but-
he was a producer and a manager.
Oh, I see. So he produced
But-
and managed
Yeah,
Wu-Tang?
he produced and managed.
I haven't produced and managed
Yeah,
us.
bro,
Fuck
he-
Wu-Tang, bro. Wu-Tang sucks ass head. I mean, I know. I'm so sorry.
No, but he grew up with them. So it's like he went to New York High School or whatever. He's no Raekwon, RZA, Jizza, Ghostface Killer, Method Man.
I have another very important question for you. Was the old bastard really dirty?
Yeah,
You could smell it?
I don't know, I never
Dirty?
met him. I was
What,
too
you
young.
never went up to him and like, let me get that in your ear. Something like that, no childhood memories like that.
That was the only
Because I'd be
Wu-Tang.
like, well, I don't know. He's old and he's a bastard, but I think he washed today.
No, he
I
was.
got slammed more times for that
He
fucking
really
joke.
He really was.
He really was.
He really was a slob.
Oh, well, okay, now we come
His
to the
name
second.
fit, but the thing about it is that he didn't give a shit. You know what I mean?
Now we
That
get
was
to the
his
second question in relation to the other members. How old was he? I mean, was he old? Was he
thing. Older than us.
Was he older than
He
you?
died?
No,
He was
what?
like in his 30s.
He was in his 30s when he died, so he's not. I don't think he's either old or dirty. He's just a bastard. This one.
He was really freaking dumb. He was like the dumbest person I ever seen.
No, I'm the dumbest person. I'm the one who lost his fucking
He's
phone
like
today.
Paris Hilton, fucking dude. They're like, oh shit.
He's the dumbest person. He's the one who stole my phone and made the cop camera. He's the dumbest person in the world. No. You're the dumbest person in the world for telling me you were related to a member of Wu.
I think that's nowadays. No matter where you live at, life is stranger than fiction.
Take him to see the fake Black Lives Matter table movement, where in Harlem, where the woman stepped on the phone and broke it.
They're still going.
He's gonna kill me. He's gonna tell me like we have to go.
Oh shit!
Let's go to the 4th.
The 4th. I think that's nowadays. No matter where you live at, life is stranger than fiction.
Take him to see the fake Black Lives Matter table movement, where in Harlem, where the woman stepped on the phone and broke it.
They're still going.
He's gonna kill me. He's gonna tell me like we have to go.
Oh shit!
Let's go to the 4th.
The 4th.
Here's spot where I was talking to that sweet young thing. It doesn't matter to me. It's a little bit too sweet and too young to be Miss Thing. However, I will say that I've had a tremendous amount of shit stolen from me. I haven't misplaced a lot of shit since like July 2nd, when the Hilton kicked me out when some other guy threatened me. They kicked me out for being threatened and calling the cops when they didn't. Whatever the case is, I've had so much shit peeled off me. I've had 4 Rockstar jackets stolen, 2 computers stolen, $44,000 worth of stones stolen, 2 phones stolen, all kinds of information on it. One would be crushed if not for the Grail. The Grail still exists and has gigabyte after gigabyte of my writing and art on it, along with the series Batman Hard Times, which I sent off to Margaret this morning before the phone got stolen. So at least there's a chance. She knows everybody in animation. She runs the community garden. She's an old punk rocker. She needed to pick me up. She's having a harder day than me. She kicked her husband and her kid out last night. She's having a harder day than me. And she's like, man, I told her. Well, I just happen to be writing a series. It's a mashup between the Super Friends and the Odd Couple called Batman Hard Times, where the Joker has to live with a Spanish broke Batman named Bruce Wan. And she fucking loves it. I said that was the last thing that I sent off before my phone got stolen. Before my phone got stolen, just in case you're wondering out there. My phone's not stolen. This is all just bullshit for your content, your entertainment pleasure, because you're not happy watching Zoom.